The wind off the Irish Sea carries a salt edge that clings to the tongue and wets the eyes. Standing here, you feel the weight of the rock beneath your boots and the pull of the water beyond. Across the grey horizon, Sellafield sits, quiet in its own way, a tangle of concrete and steam.
In the early years of the 1950s, on wind-swept fields across Britain, a new kind of power station began to rise. Steel frameworks and concrete shells took shape under the reach of towering cranes, the work of thousands of skilled hands. Each beam set and every well...
Britain builds atomic reprocessing plant. That's what the headline says. A few words, and the future feels different. Strange how paper can carry the weight of an age.
Copy. Adjusting feedwater valve now.
Steady. I'll log it.
Control, this is B panel. Minor deviation, correcting, yes, understood.
Indicators holding, I'm seeing no alarms.
Keep it on watch, we'll stay on this sequence.
This 3D map highlights Sellafield on the Cumbrian coast of England. The site sits on the eastern edge of the Irish Sea, roughly 180 kilometers from the east coast of the Republic of Ireland. Animated wind arrows show a prevailing west-northwest flow, carrying air direct.
You can almost see it tonight. England, just there beyond the haze. Aye. Feels closer when the light turns this soft, like you could cast a line and hook a bit of it. Still a long pole though. See in between never gets any shorter. No, but we keep mending.
Morning light through the glass makes everything feel colder than it is. This is the Dublin office of the Environmental Protection Agency. Quiet at this hour except for the hum of servers and the smell of coffee from reception. I sign in with a nod, follow the corridor past the open plan desks, and into the briefing room.
The dissolved oxygen looks normal, but turbidity is slightly higher than baseline.
Radiation readings are steady, nothing above background.
Spectrophotometer confirms nitrate levels at 4.3 milligrams per liter. That's within the advisory range.
Good. Combine that with the air data here. See the spike near the river bend?
Yeah, we should fly.
Starting the plume model now. Release point is locked on the leak site.
I'm seeing the vectors push northwest. Wind speeds up to 15 knots.
Running forward 24 hours.
Concentration thins out over the Celtic Sea. Edge barely reaches Irish waters.
By morning it dissipates, no landfall.
That's reassuring. I'll flag the report.
Good, let's inform up.
We've always feared what's across that sea. Since I was a boy, my father said the water keeps its own counsel. You never know what waits beyond the horizon. Best to keep respect for it, and a bit of fear.
Here, the readings trend upward after the rainfall event, but you'll notice they plateau below the second green line. That's our health protective threshold. The spikes you see here are natural fluctuations from radon decay products, still well within safe limits. Here, the readings trend upward after the rainfall event, but you'll notice they plateau below the second green line. That's our health protective threshold. The spikes you see here are natural fluctuations from radon decay products, still well within safe limits.
The danger may be low, but the fear remains.
At Windscale in Cumbria, Britain's atomic age suffers a grave setback. A reactor pile has caught fire and smoke pours from the ventilation stack. Fire crews converge on the site, battling the blaze with every measure at their disposal. Water is poured in torrents while engineers work.
The numbers were never supposed to look like this. Aquifers drawn down faster than they can fill, habitats shrinking like sandbars at low tide. I keep reading, hoping the next page will soften the blow, but each graph leans the same direction. The wind tries to take the paper.
Here, at the narrowest point of the Irish Sea, the two islands all but touch. To the west lies County Down in Northern Ireland. To the east, the coast of Cumbria in England. Only about 21 miles, or 34 kilometres.
Inside Leinster House, TDs traded sharp words over nuclear safety in the Irish Sea, a debate reignited by new waste shipments from Britain.
Shut Sellafield now! Shut Sellafield now!
Outside the British Embassy in Dublin, demonstrators...
Clamp pressure holding at 95%. Lowering to platform now.
Do that. Radiological monitor still green.
Releasing grip. Done. Secondary arm engaging.
Torque reading stable. Seal integrity confirmed.
When people hear the word decommissioning, they think of switching something off and tidying up after. It's nothing like that. We're dealing with materials that will remain dangerous for thousands of years. Taking them apart safely, encasing, storing and monitoring them, it's a painstaking process. Even
Beloved, it's like a son is godness. He's riding in the wrongs of the art, contexting the wrongs made him plushly of safe, but watchful.
The numbers don't lie. Decay rates climbing, gamma spikes edging upward. I keep hoping it's an error, a loose cable, anything. But the pattern is too clean. This isn't background. Something out there is pushing back.
Safety is never absolute.
Mom says the wind here never rests. I think that's good. If it keeps turning the blades, we'll have lights and heat without the smoke. The sea and the wind, they feel like friends. Maybe one day, everything we need will come.